Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Bosch WIW28302GB fully integrated washing machine. And what I want to do today is to show you around the washer, some of the programs that it's got, some of the features and benefits that it offers. Just before I start, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up. So when we say fully integrated washing machine, what that means is that it will have a furniture door put on the front. So this doesn't come with the washer. This would normally be part of your kitchen. But essentially what you can do is you can just shut the door on it, so in a line of cupboards then it essentially hides the washing machine. Apart from the advantage of hiding the washing machine behind the furniture door to make it look really smart in your kitchen, there can be a downside, I suppose, with any integrated appliance, in that the installation cost, if you're paying someone to do it, could be a bit more than a standard washing machine. What you need to do, apart from the standard plumbing side, where you've got the waste, the electric and the water inlet, you've got things like the hinge arrangements that you need to sort out. With this door, to put it onto display, we had to re-drill the holes. You can see here we've had quite a few machines where this door's been attached to. That's why there's quite a few holes in it at the moment. So when you first turn the machine on, you'll notice you've got a really nice clear red LED display. Which just takes a moment to initialize, but what it will do is it will display the time of the program remaining. Now I know once you've got the door shut, if you keep the door shut while it's in operation, then clearly you can't see the time. I have known of one or two people where they've actually cut a little slot out of the door. I do think it's a little bit random, but they were desperate to see the time on the program remaining. But what you'll find is that the time of the program will be pretty standard to start with. It will come up with a certain time, and what will happen is it will actually adjust the time depending on the load size and also to an extent how dirty the clothes are. But what I'll do is I'll just run through some of the programs quickly. So first of all, you've got the cotton side down here. So you've got the 20 and the 40 degree cotton. With those ones, so for example on the 40 degree cotton, because that's quite a popular program, as it says, it could take just over 3 hours. With that one, that will consume around 88 litres of water, and with that you can spin the full 1400 spin. Not all the programs can you spin the full 1400, and also the load size isn't always the full load. But I'll try and point that out as I go around. As we'll work our way around to the next one, this is the Eco 40-60. Now this is normally a more energy efficient program. And with this one, so if you were to wash the full 8 kilograms, which I think most people tend to, you tend to wait till you've got quite a good load nowadays. With this one only uses 55 litres of water. And what this will do is it will actually decide for you the best temperature to operate at, between 40 and 60 degrees. As I say, it is quite a long program again, just over 3 hours. But with that, so if you're going to select that program at 55 litres, compared to that one at around 88 litres of water, that is a huge saving. You're saving over 30 litres of water just by selecting the Eco 40-60 program. Now that's something I'd always recommend. Just have a look through the instructions first, because towards the back of the instructions you've got a whole table, you've got a chart, which I'll just show you here. So this is a chart that shows you the rough time of the program, so it shows you the duration of the program, also the electricity and the water consumption for each one. So that's certainly worth it. Pre-wash 40 degrees. Once you add the pre-wash, it does add around half an hour to the program. Unless you've got really dirty clothes, I don't think many people tend to use the pre-wash option now. I'm quite surprised that Bosch have put this on here, because quite a few times manufacturers have started to take pre-wash off and add on quick programs, because that's really what people are after. Next one on here is the cotton 60 degrees. Again, you can wash the full 8 kilograms on here. Similar time, just over 3 hours, and again 88 litres of water. The next program on here is the 60 degree Allergy Plus. Now this is for hard wearing items, things like cotton, linen or blended fabrics. And as it says, this is suitable for allergy sufferers or for people with strict hygiene requirements. And what it will do is it will actually, once the temperature has been reached within the program, then it will actually stay at that temperature for a much longer time. What tends to happen during a normal wash program is it tends to get up to the temperature and then it can fluctuate, but with this one it will get up to 60 degrees and maintain the temperature for, as it says, a much longer time during the program. so that's a really good one, and also it's slightly shorter as well. The maximum load on that program is only 6.5 kilograms, so you can't quite do the full load. As you go on to the next one, you've got the spin and drain, and also the rinse, so you've got the rinse and spin option on there. As you come onto the Easy Care programs, so the Easy Care 40 degrees, with that one it's only half a load, so you can only wash the 4 kilograms in there. What will happen is if you put the full load of 8 kilograms in when it's only specifying a 4 kilogram program, then essentially it will take a lot longer than the 2.5 hours, and also you can find that the washing performance won't be as good as well. With that program it uses 64 litres of water, so it's okay. It's not as energy efficient as some of the eco programs around this side. As you come on to the woolen program, with this one, this is a maximum of 2 kilograms, so again it's only a quarter of a load. With that, 42 litres of water, and around 40 minutes, so it's quite a quick program for that, but the maximum spin speed on that is 800. You've got quite a few other specialised programs, things like the delicate silks. Mixed load is quite a popular one. That's more of a, I suppose it's a quicker program, so it's around an hour. Again, half a load, so it's only a 4 kilogram, and that consumes around 45 litres of water. So if you have things in the cupboard for a while, and if you just want to pop them in to freshen up, then that's quite a good program to use. As you go on to the night wash, this is a good program if you use things like Economy 7, where you want to delay the start of the program. I'll just show you that. So you can actually delay the start of the program by up to 24 hours. That goes all the way up to 24. And what happens is that during the night wash program, then the beep at the end, so you have an audible sound, that's deactivated, so it won't do that. But the main advantage of using things like this is if you've got things like Economy 7, then you can get cheap electricity during the night. I know it's not available to everyone, but quite a few people will still benefit from that, especially the way electricity prices are at the moment here in the UK. As you go on to the final program, this is the shirts program. This is designed to wash, well, they say in the instructions, non-iron shirts and blouses made from cotton, linen or synthetic or blended fabrics. And with this one it's only a 2 kilogram load, so it's quite a small load, but also you'll find that the maximum spin speed is only 800 RPM. I suppose that's okay if you're just washing, so if you've say if you do a once a week wash for the kids' blouses or shirts from school, then that's quite a good program to use, because the way it washes is slightly different to some of the other programs around this side. What you can do, because some of the programs I've shown you have been quite long. Now some people might be put off by thinking that I've got to wait around 3 hours to do a wash, and I'll be honest, if you're doing a lot of washing, if you've got a big family, then I don't blame you. It's something that we get as comments almost on a daily basis from customers. But what Bosch have done is they've come up with this feature called Speed Perfect, and what it does is it will reduce the time a lot, normally around half. But that will clearly depend on the things like the dirtiness of the clothes, also the load size, because you will find that it does reduce the capacity for the wash as well. Because when you open the door, it will actually recommend the load to put in. That's a really good feature that not many washing machines have nowadays. It's mainly on the higher end machines like this. So if I was to take the Speed Perfect off, then that says it's 8 kilograms. And if I press the Speed Perfect, then that's saying that maximum load is 5 kilograms. So that's quite standard on a lot of the programs around here. You can't do it on the Eco 40 to 60. You never have the, that's it, just beeps at you to say that's not possible. But on a lot of the other programs, so if I was to put it on the cotton 60 degrees, at the moment it says around just over 3 hours. And if you press the button again, then it reduces it down to 5 kilograms. You do have the option to adjust the spin speed for most of the programs. So as standard, most programs will be around 14 or 1200, and then as you press it, then so it goes down 1000, 800, 600, 400, and you've got a no spin option at the end. I've already showed you the time delay option and the Speed Perfect. Once you've got all of that selected and you're ready to go, just press the start and reload button on the right hand side here. Something you may have seen when you open the door is that you've actually got a light inside. And again, not many washing machines have a light in there. I suppose it's really good for machines like this, because it's got an 8 kilogram capacity. Then the drum size is quite a good size, so it's nice to have a light in there just to make sure that you've not left anything in there when you're emptying it. As far as the porthole size, then you're looking around 30 centimeters or around 12 inches. Measure that with my cheeky Bosch tape measure there. That's something we've had from Bosch for quite a few years. But anyway, back to the washer. You'll see at the bottom here, you've got this arrangement, and what this does, this just allows you to unscrew it and to gain access to the pump, the filter behind it. That can be really good if you've had something that was, say, in your trousers, say a coin, and it's dropped out. This is normally where it'll end up. Also things like colour catchers, if you use those, if it doesn't stay within the drum, then that's normally where it'll end up. Sometimes it'll bring up an E code on the front. Once you have a look in the instructions to see if there is a fault with it, then normally, say 9 times out of 10, is normally where you need to empty the water. So ideally get all the water out of the machine, and that can be done using this hose at the bottom here. So just take the hose out, take the end out, get a bowl or a tin or something underneath, empty the water out. Once you've done that, then just undo this, take whatever is caught in there. Could be things like coin or just fluff or something, and then once you've done that, then just put it all back together and then you'll be ready to go. If you're thinking of buying one of these models, then I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. Hope you enjoyed this video on the Bosch WIW28302GB washing machine. Please give us a thumbs up on the video, click subscribe, leave any comments below. I'd always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad about the video. If there's something you came here for an answer to, and if I've not answered it, or if you've got a question on it, just pop it in the comments and I'll get back to you, because as you see, I've got it on display at the moment. Also, if you have got one of these, or if you've got one of the Bosch integrated washing machines, let me know what you think about it, because I'd always appreciate the feedback. Thanks for watching.